Well, I know you've been very critical of the Dino De Laurentiis version, but what did you think of the Peter Jackson remake?
Well, it was a different version, but again, you know, the first version of the original Kong was so compact, and there wasn't a screenplay, there wasn't a superfluous word of dialogue in it. And, you know, when you go to see a picture called King Kong, you're not that interested in Ann Darrow's past. And they dwelt too much on her past before you even got to the island.
Is it hard for you to be critical of his work, knowing that he's such a big fan of your work?
You don't want to be critical of other people's point of view, but I know Peter Jackson loves the original as much as I do. And he was a delightful person, and he's a dear friend of ours. But, you know, he just had a different interpretation. Fay Wray, when she said it in one sentence. She said, I was an extra on Long Island, but the studio's closed now. And that told all. What more did you need to know about her past?
You ever do any acting?
I used to do extra work now and then over on Long Island. The studio's closed now.
What's your name?
Ann Darrow.
So when they reissued Kong on DVD, there's some fantastic special features on there. You do a commentary track, but then Peter Jackson and his crew try to recreate the Lost Spider sequence using traditional stop-motion techniques the way they think it could have gone. So what did you think of that?
Well, that's another version, but you can see why Marion Cooper cut it out. Ray Bradbury is the only one that I know of who's ever claimed to have seen the original Spider Pit sequence, which was shot, but it was cut out during a preview because it was highly criticized and it stopped the flow of the film. And Marion Cooper made a wise decision, I think, by cutting it out. He said he didn't want a 14-reel picture, a 15-reel picture.
In other words, he didn't want a Peter Jackson movie.
No, but that came many years later, of course.